Viswash Kumar Ramesh, a British man of Indian origin, never imagined his routine journey would become a global headline. On June 12, 2025, he boarded Air India flight AI-219 in Ahmedabad, bound for London, alongside his younger brother Arvind. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner carried 241 souls, families, students, business travelers, all blissfully unaware that within hours, their fate would be dramatically altered. The takeoff seemed normal. Ramesh chose seat 11A by the window, hoping to catch some rest and a final glimpse of India. Moments after climbing into the night sky, something went horribly wrong. A deafening bang rattled the cabin. Oxygen masks dropped abruptly and the plane lurched violently. Ramesh recalled, "There was an explosion under my feet." The aisle was chaos, smoke, flames, people yelling and grabbing for each other or the oxygen masks. Panic engulfed the aircraft as it lost altitude, veering off its flight path. Within minutes, the plane slammed into a field on the city's outskirts, breaking apart upon impact. Seats and debris scattered. Fire erupted, engulfing much of the fuselage. The shrieks of terror quickly gave way to silence, punctuated only by the roar of flames and collapsing metal. Stunned but conscious, Ramesh opened his eyes amid the devastation. "It took a moment to realize I was alive," he said. "Bodies all around me, everything burning." He looked for his brother, calling Arvind's name again and again, his voice growing hoarse with hope and fear. Among the carnage, he spotted a sliver of daylight, an opening near the shattered emergency exit, made when the door and a section of fuselage broke away on impact. "I knew I had to get out or the fire would take me," he recounted. With his left arm unnaturally twisted and blood pouring down his leg, Ramesh forced himself up. Flames licked the aisle. He unclipped his seatbelt and dragged himself through the tangled remains of seats and bodies, crawling over debris. There was no time to be afraid. It was pure survival, he said later. Reaching the gap, Ramesh squeezed himself through the jagged metal, the heat from the blaze almost unbearable. He tumbled into the grass outside and staggered away, ignoring the searing pain. His ears rang with the sounds of distant sirens. Villagers rushed to the scene, pulling survivors and bodies from the smoldering wreckage. Paramedics reached him quickly, stunned to find a conscious survivor. Inside, fire marshals later found no one else breathing. Ramesh was the sole survivor among 241 passengers and crew. The rescue teams described the wreck, a scene of utter devastation, with only a handful of people pulled out quickly before the fire spread. "The Miracle Man," headlines called him. But Ramesh refused to see his story in such terms. "My brother didn't survive, nor the people sitting beside me," he said, voice raw with survivor's guilt as he recounted the loss of Arvind, who had been buckled in